This was the antediluvian part of the race. Before the flood came, it was completely different conditions down on the grid just over 8 hours ago. When Old Glory waved, it was Mercedes on pole position. Lynn Hodenius, the Dutchman, held the lead early on and would control most of the opening hour. Justin Rothberg really struggled. We heard him talk about that in his interview with Amanda. It was still all right. He kept the car in one piece, and they were able to overcome it to take a championship. Fights here for Rothberg, but on the back foot, it's safe to say. Hodenius was in control in that opening hour, as mentioned, but that wouldn't last forever. Random vandals trying to give chase in the early stages of the race. This was a crucial moment, though, that really took the 80 out of contention, at least at the time. He was penalized for that contact, dropped well outside the top 10, ultimately did recover somewhat, only to stop on track late in the going. More on that in a moment. Tom Callender, impressive debut for the young German. He put the Group A car up inside the top 3 in the opening few hours. Dan Arrow certainly opened some eyes with his pace aboard the Burton Lumber Regulator Racing Mercedes. That's a car, too, that if we had had more running in the second half of the race, looked well positioned to challenge for a podium, if not more. Little hip and shoulder there as a couple of cars battled coming through turns 12, 13, and 14. Everyone able to continue on for that. This was a move for the lead of the race. Augusto Barfus, incredibly aggressive, able to get to the inside and take the position away from Random Vandals. Out of the pits, crucial moment here to take Triple Eight to the lead of the race. That was Lucas Stoltz putting the pass on Alfaiso Al-Zubair. At the time, that was enough to put them out in front. Scary moment here for Mostert. Very nearly threw away his boss's chance at the Independent Cup. They were able to recover from that, however, and sealed a strong finish. Recovery drive underway for Lone Star, knifing up through the field, back inside the top 10 at that stage, able to get up to 8th place. One of the front runners, and maybe Porsche's best hope, eliminated right there. Adam Adelson, steering rack failure after the contact. He was done for the day. Side-by-side fighting down to turn 12 and 13. This was finally the fight for the lead. This was brewing for a little while. Eventually, the BMW of Marciello was able to get there using the traffic to the inside of Stoltz. BMW to the 4, and very soon the teammate was able to follow through as well. And that's the way they ran for a good chunk of the first half until the interruption with the weather. Right on cue. Lightning in the area, then came the rain. And then we had a lengthy stop, didn't we? An attempt to try and get the race back underway finally happened after several hours of delay, and for about 10 minutes it was a fierce battle, but ultimately the conditions proved to be too much, and prevailing at the end of 8 grueling hours, Team WRT for the 3rd straight year take the overall victory at the Indy 8 Hour, powered by AWS, as the fireworks win overhead in Indianapolis.